All right. Now, I just talked about the cop's defense, right? And reasons. Now we're going to go by what we see. Right? Now, the cop says that he thought the person was going to throw boiling water on them. Right? Now, first, he said that they can remove the boiling water. Could have just stayed there. You could have just turned it off and left it there. You can turn off the boiling water. Let's go, man. Right? She's called about a stalker. Right? The stalker could be him. Could be his team. Could be people he works with. And they're stalking because she knows something. Right? So she calls the police. Just wouldn't surprise me. I've done a similar thing actually. Right? Calls the police. The police rock up. They don't show us the full story, right? But something goes down. They're talking about certain things, and they go, "How are we going to get rid of them? How are we going to get rid of this person?" If it was the police trying to get rid of someone who works for a group, it's just a scenario, right? We'll tell her to remove the hot pot, and when she removes the hot pot, I'll say that she's threatening, and then I'll shoot her. They need an excuse to do that, right? When it comes to the police rule books. So what would you see for someone who wanted to get that outcome or force that outcome? You would say, "Ma'am, could you remove that pot for us, please, of hot water?" Once she gets it, then you start freaking out, which is what they're good at. I've noticed these type of people. And then they go, "Ma'am, ma'am, ma'am, now do this." As she's trying to talk, she talked about Jesus, right? That's about it. It's not a threat, right? And if he's worried about a hot pot, you would walk backwards as you go, "Ma'am, ma'am, ma'am, ma'am." But instead, he walks forward to make the threat more to him for his side of the story so he can shoot her. And he does, right? Doesn't need the taser excuse. You don't need all that bullshit, do you? Right? He just gets an excuse to approach and have danger and then shoot. True? Now I've just told you a scenario in my head of how I could go shoot someone, and that's what would happen. And then I could say it was my taser. Couldn't use my taser because of malfunctionings. That's been happening, right? And so on. But as far as I'm concerned, if he's not guilty, he certainly did moves that make him look guilty or very inefficient of his job, right? And he's provoked the actions. All she did was duck, right? What did she duck down? They could have walked more further back to prevent anything when it comes to the hot pot and gone from there. But they didn't, did they? They've been trained to do things like that, and yet they didn't do it. Right? Hey, baby, stink, stink. They're gone. Right? So who's really malfunctioning? And why are we having these malfunctions? Is she causing the malfunctions? Is why he needed to shoot her. That'll be the only excuse, hey?